Hello and welcome to Colorado Forest Beings. I am your host Callie, and today I'm going to show you something that's going to blow your mind. This here is one of my favorite areas. Many people have asked me to give it a aerial view or drone, but I don't have a drone. I wish I did, and I don't really like sharing this kind of stuff, but I found a way to share it, and I really don't care if someone finds it at this point. There's not much they're going to be able to do. But if you can see here, guys, this is just a normal forest. There's nothing special to it. There's some trees, there's some rocks, and when you scan through with Google Earth, this is what you're going to see. There's nothing here for you to see. You're never going to discover anything like this unless you put in the work. Or I mean, you might get lucky and find it. Who knows? Whatever. Anyways, this here is where there's many statues, many boulder manipulations, and I just have to share this very important detail with you, which is going to blow your mind. Let me get out of this one here. So when you zoom in to the area a little closer, if you remember a couple videos ago, I was standing next to a pyramid, and over a year ago, I was standing next to a little tiny pyramid. I said, look at this pyramid, so strange. I started zooming in, I started realizing there was decorated peaks all over the place, okay? I started realizing there was statues, a statue with a foot, and it just started like blowing my mind. And just last week, let me show you. Just last week, I was standing next to the pyramid. I'll show you this real quick.
With another forest statue. You'll see. This is freaky, guys. This is a good angle here.
That's the pyramid. You guys have seen that over a year ago. Okay, I mentioned that being a pyramid and the whole area being marked and statues and whatnot. And I just couldn't grasp my head around this stuff.
Look at that guy up there.
So in the video,
at us. Watch.
I zoom in. And I zoom into the top of what I think is the top of the helmet of like a giant statue, or possibly a being from a while back, which is this guy here, not that guy. It is this guy over here. Okay, so from the statue, from the little pyramid, I was able to zoom into this guy over here. Also next to that guy is this guy over here, which is very strange. There's also another guy over here. But going back to not this view, let me go back out to this view here. Let me show you this, guys. This is mind-blowing. This is the little pyramid. This is the being with the helmet that looks like a little statue, okay? The giant being is over here, a giant statue with the foot behind it, and two things next to it that looks kind of odd, and the shapes here are kind of weird. Okay, but what I realized was I was standing right next to, I was standing right here by this other statue, which is this one here. Let me show you. Where are you? I'll show it to you now. It's a very important one, guys. Let me back away. This one here. This rock here. Okay, let me play this.
You got the helmet. Hey.
Go back.
Up, man.
This is propped up, okay?
I hate to
this
say
one
it.
Here
I hate to say it.
Is
but
next to that one ball. Okay, this statue that's propped up right there is next to this one here. Let me show you. So with the aerial view, let me go back in. Bear with me, guys. With the aerial view, here is the boulder that I just showed you. Here is that statue that's propped up, which I'm going to go back to. Over here is another boulder, and over here is another boulder. You got 1, 2, 3, pyramid down here, statue here, manipulations all over the place. But what struck me was this here has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and has some slabs, which I also mentioned. I mentioned these stuff over here was standing up in the video, but here you got a 1, 2, 3. You got this here, and then when you back away, let me show you this. Up here you got 1, 2, 3 with a boulder, which I've put right here for you. And then let me go back over here.
Not kidding, man. So,
real quick.
Let me walk up here real quick. Give you a better view. Arrangement there. This
you
looks
got
like
that one there next to the giant, next to this here, okay, and next to that ball, and this one, which is this tall one here, which is I just figured something else out. It has a foot in the back. You guys knew that. But the tall one with the like 40-inch foot, someone took a sample of it. I'm going to show you on the map where the tall one is. And then this is the head, which you guys have seen before in a better light. And then here I realized that there's something else that looks like a head also kind of falling off. This one could have been one, and then it's just a different view here also looks like to be a head. I don't know, guys, this whole thing is strange. And then someone took a sample right here. Okay, it looks like someone took a sample. Look at it. Someone took the tissue right there to test it out or whatnot. I don't know. But go back to the videos. Check out all the boulder manipulations. Let me show you something here real quick. This is so cool, man. So you've got pyramid, triangle, the boulder off the cliff. I mentioned in the videos, go back to the videos in the rocks from a couple days ago. I mentioned where everything is, and you can come back and verify it with this video. Over here are some slabs that are falling off, an arrangement, boulder off the cliff, boulder off the cliff, boulder off the cliff. That's a pyramid right there, or a triangle. There's a triangle here that's like kind of matching the same orientation with a giant boulder here. Here looks to be like a giant boulder. I don't know. I got to go back and look, but this here always caught my attention. Can be seen from very far away. And there's a couple things in the area that just look off to me I wanted to share with you. This is at the top of this mound or somewhere. It's not really a mound. Near the area there are these kind of snake looking things. They're kind of weird, but it caught my attention. They had 3 rocks right there. I think it might be worth having a walk over there. But if this stuff is true, guys, this means that these forest beings have ways of having aerial views. This is actually this here. I think it's a patch of snow, but I think it's worth checking it out in this little dark forest here. And then if the other stuff is statues, this is probably statues too. This looks like a horned devil. The shadow gives a shadow of a horned devil, and then this one gives another one there. And this is kind of odd too. There's a lot in the area that I've seen over time that I have to record, and stuff that I haven't seen, like this megalithic looking thing here. I have to go check this out. Obviously, gonna look around here, look at this stone here, and just kind of have a good look. Look at these patches of death, or I don't know what that is. I see that there's been a lot of control burns and whatnot in some of the areas around nearby, so I don't know what's going on in this area. Honestly, I've had knocks there where the face is. I've had strange sounds and all kinds of weird stuff. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think in the comments. I mean, this whole arrangement is quite, I don't know, an understatement of intelligence, because if it's true, then they're able to do these aerial things. I mean, I just don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what you guys think about that. I mean, from here, I can spot it. There is the boulder there. There's 3 there. You can barely see. And I can see the little pyramid is right here. I mean, because I'm trained. I already know the area. I know what's going on. I've been all around this stuff. But just to give you an idea, guys, let me know what you think. And I'll be out there exploring, and I'll be bringing you some new stuff here pretty soon.